Okay, so today we're going to look at the signal chain, the way that sound is converted into signal and then is manipulated and increased to make a louder sound that your ear can then hear. So we're going to start at the beginning with the sound source. Do you remember what the definition of sound is?
Sound. No.
Okay, then let's take a look. So you can see that sound is the vibration of air. Right? Remember, it shows you how the molecules get compressed and then rarefied. That's what we talked about in class a few weeks ago. All right, so we remember what that is. We can now go back and we can see that sound going along to the transducer. Now, do you remember a transducer's job?
Yes, it changes sound to signal.
Right, so we can click on that and get a little more detail about that. It's anything that converts sound into signal. And what was signal again?
Electricity?
Electric current, just like it says. And in this case, we're making sound into signal. And it's got some examples of different kinds of transducers you might have seen before, a microphone or a guitar pickup. And then that signal goes along a cable, a little small signal right there. And you can even click on that and see the different kinds of cables that you might be using. And that goes into the preamp stage. Now it's still signal, still electricity. But this is where all the fun stuff happens, where when we're mixing things in class, we can make things be a little bit louder or a little bit softer eventually. We can make things sound different, apply special effects, all in this area. A big example of that is a mixing board, like the one we have in the classroom. And you can see that now the signal is a little bit stronger because that arrow is a little bit bigger. It's still the same kind of cable. If you click on that, you can still see exactly what you're dealing with. And then it goes to the power amplifier. Now, what do you think a power amplifier does? What does an amplifier do?
Makes things louder.
That's what most people say when you say amplifier. But remember, we're not dealing with sound right now. We're dealing with what?
Signal.
Right. And what is signal?
Electricity.
That's right. When we click on that, we can see that the amplifier takes that signal and boosts it so it'll be strong enough to move a speaker later. And it makes very clear that it's not sound. So make sure you remember that.
Okay.
And you can see there the signal is a whole lot stronger, so much stronger it needs a different kind of cable, which you can click on and take a look at. Shows you the difference, talks about them. And back to a transducer. Now again, we're on a transducer, which again does what?
Changes sound to signal or signal to sound.
Right. In this case, we're going to be making signal into sound. Signal back into, okay. So transducer makes sound to signal or signal to sound. In this case, we're going signal to sound, and this example is of a speaker, not like the other example, which was a microphone. So now we'll go back. And you can see the sound that comes out of that transducer is much, much stronger than before, and it goes to your ear. Now, we're not going to talk about your ear because that is for AP Anatomy, which you have next period. And that's it.